Have you ever had to call the cops on someone you loved? I was 15 when I called 911 on my older brother, Marcus. He'd just gotten out of rehab and my mom swore he was clean. She wanted to believe that so badly that she ignored all the signs that he wasn't. He was staying in our garage because mom said it would help him stay focused. It was basically a half-finished room with a mattress, a lamp, and a mini fridge. I guess it was her way of keeping him close, but not too close. That night, it was just me and my mom. She was upstairs asleep. I was doing homework at the kitchen table when I heard Marcus come in through the side door. He was whispering to himself, pacing. When I looked up, I saw his hands shaking. His pupils were huge. I knew that look. He opened the fridge, grabbed a can of soda, and slammed it on the counter so hard it burst. I didn't say anything, just kept my head down. But he started talking to me, saying weird things like how everyone was plotting against him, even mom. I told him to calm down. That's when he snapped. He came toward me, his voice low but furious, said I'd been spying for mom. I told him he was crazy, and that's when he knocked my books off the table and grabbed my wrist. I could smell the alcohol on his breath. I tried to pull away, but he shoved me back so hard I hit the edge of the counter. It knocked the air right out of me. I started crying, begging him to stop, but he kept pacing and yelling that no one understood him. I ran to the laundry room and locked the door. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely dial 911. I whispered to the dispatcher what was happening. She told me to stay quiet, stay hidden. But then I heard mom's footsteps upstairs. She came running down, confused, calling Marcus's name. He told her I'd freaked out over nothing. And when she found me on the floor still holding the phone, she yanked it out of my hand. She told the operator everything was fine, that her daughter gets emotional when people argue. I'll never forget how calm she sounded, like she'd practiced that line 100 times. When she hung up, she turned to me and said if I ever called the police on my brother again, she'd make sure I regretted it, that he was sick, not evil, that family doesn't turn on each other. That night, she made Marcus apologize. He mumbled something that didn't even sound like an apology. Then mom hugged him like he was the victim. I went to my room and cried until I fell asleep. The next morning, Marcus was gone. His duffel bag, wallet, everything. Mom said he'd left to stay with a friend in the city. She made pancakes and told me not to worry. Weeks passed, then months. No calls, no messages. Mom stopped saying his name at all. If I brought him up, she'd change the subject. About a year later, I got a letter in the mail. No return address. Inside was a photo of a rundown apartment and a short note. I'm sorry, you were right. I messed up bad. Tell mom I'm clean now. Don't call. It's not safe. There was a $100 bill folded inside. I didn't show it to mom. I hid it under my mattress and reread the note every night until the paper started to tear. Then one evening, 2 police officers came to the door. They said a man matching Marcus's description had been found in a car near the train station. Overdose. They asked mom to confirm his identity. She didn't cry. Not right away. She just nodded, said she understood, and closed the door. That night, she sat in the dark living room, holding one of his old hoodies and whispered over and over, he was supposed to get better. I couldn't sleep. I took the letter from under my mattress and read it again. The words felt different now. Don't call. It's not safe. I always thought he meant for him, but maybe he was warning me about this house, about mom, about how far people will go to protect a lie. I never showed her the letter. The next morning, I packed my backpack with clothes, the letter, and the $100. I left a note on the table that said, I forgive you, but I can't stay here. I walked out before sunrise. I didn't know where I was going, just that anywhere else had to be better. As I reached the end of the street, I could almost hear Marcus's voice saying, keep walking. So I did.